You're now tuned into Kofi's universe, since you're just sitting on Uranus. This is the #1 YouTube channel for hip-hop culture news, informed black social issues, song reaction videos, and even comedy. So be sure to like this post, and if you haven't already subscribed, do so right about now. Razzcast.
YouTube salute. Nas, y'all. He continues to help Mobb Deep with their rollout. And he talked about his relationship with Prodigy and a new Mobb Deep album. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So the interviewer asked, Mobb Deep's album is coming on October 10th. Can you speak to the legacy of Mobb Deep and Prodigy specifically? What is the rap world missing without Prodigy being here physically? So Nas said Prodigy's one of the best. It's unfortunate that he's not here because he was a presence in hip hop that was heavy. He still is. Their albums are classic albums, and people throw that word around too loosely. But these guys made serious music. Prodigy's raps, it was some of the best top tier MCing we've ever heard. And for Havoc to give us Prodigy today, and for Prodigy's family to give us Prodigy today, is a blessing to all of our eats because he bring us back when shit was high level top tier MCing. Let me pause for a second before I get to the next question and answer. If you think about the Infamous that came out in '95, Hell on Earth came out in November, '96. Murder Music came out '99. They had a delay because it was supposed to come out in '98, but when Loud had a situation with RCA and then Sony took over, so that's how the album got delayed. Then a lot of people don't realize Nas was supposed to be on 2 tracks on Murder Music. He was supposed to be on USA I then, plus he was already on It's Mine. So those 3 albums back to back to back classic. The only albums I see like that have 3 great albums is like Outkast. If you think about their first 3 albums are classic. Kanye West, his first 3 albums are classic. I mean, I like My Dark Twisted Fantasy. Don't get me wrong. So some people can argue with that. Some people can even say Jay-Z had 3 good albums back to back to back. We talking about Volume 3, Life and Times of Sean Carter, The Blackout. Excuse me, not the Blackout. It is The Blackout, but before that, Rock La Familia, The Dynasty, and then The Blackout. 50 Cent. I feel like his first 2 albums were good, not the third album. I wasn't really feeling Curtis too much, but there's other MCs. Kendrick Lamar. Think about him. Think about you know, Good Kid, Mad City, The Pimp a Butterfly, Damn. But let me continue back. I mean, Prodigy's put out classic albums. HNIC, HNIC Part 2, it was alright. It was like a hit and miss. It's still good. There's some good tracks on there. I felt like the solo projects Prodigy did with The Alchemist are top tier. Those are some underrated albums right there. You know, Infamy was a solid album. America's Nightmare, that was a good album. You know, Free Agents was dope. That mixtape that was dope. Um, Blood Money was dope. You know, people slept on Blood Money. But let's get to the next question. What are some of your favorite memories of Prodigy, the person? There's a picture that I want to get blown up. It's like Prodigy's about to tell me something, and I'm looking off into the distance. We were in New York. Every time we would see each other in that type of environment, that was a show or something like that. It was a together feeling, like we're in this together in the song. Eye for eye. Outside of that, we were different, wasn't seeing each other. But when we seen each other in a music place where there's life and we would communicate there, me, him, and him, excuse me, have, I apologize. It would be brief, but it would be a happy family moment. So basically, Prodigy, his crew he ran with, Nas didn't really care for that type of crew. But when it was time to make music, it was all that. You think about Eye for Eye, live nigga rap. Live nigga rap was supposed to be on Hell on Earth, but Nas paid Mobb Deep some money because he wanted that track for his it was written out. So they recorded Give It Up Fast for the Hell on Earth. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm just giving you some up pointers. Think about Prodigy and Nas when they was on TikTok. That track is dope as hell on the Alchemist Infantry album. Then you got what you call it? Self Conscious. I love that song right there. Prodigy and Nas. I've always wanted to hear more Prodigy and Nas. Think about like I wanted to hear. I mean, we got Nas and Mobb Deep, the family that was on a Nostradamus album, but we didn't hear nothing, of course, on Stillmatic, Godson, HNIC, Infamy, Blood Money, America's Nightmare, Streets Disciple. We never heard nothing after that, But it was also supposed to be a Nas Mobb Deep album. A lot of people didn't know about this. So when Prodigy came home from jail, Nas and Prodigy talked, and they wanted to kind of like squash their differences and kind of like move forward. They was going to actually work on a project. I remember this because I they talked about this in 2008 on Hip Hop DX. I don't forget nothing. I have a photographic memory, but it never happened. I mean, it was just sad because at the end of the day, it was more than the music. I mean, think about Prodigy and Nas. They really cared for each other. They were like family. When it came to the music, I don't think they were like kicking it like best friends and shit. I don't think that was really them. Like Nas had a relationship with Biggie, that was totally different than the Nas and Prodigy relationship. May both of them rest in peace. I'm talking about Biggie and Prodigy, but yeah, man, Prodigy's presence. I still miss him to this day. I mean, he's one of my favorite rappers of all time. It's just like wow, you never know when somebody's gonna make their transition when they're gonna pass away. That's why I always tell people appreciate people now, give them their flowers now, even later, but really understand that everybody is leaving a legacy and leaving memories, and that's the main thing. So, are you excited about Mobb Deep's new album? How you feel about Nas' interview talking about Mobb Deep's legacy and Prodigy's his legacy he's left on this planet? Post your comments below. Poke smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live.